Hello and welcome back. Today in Top 1% Mythic, we're going to play what is maybe the coolest deck I've seen in quite a long time. There are just so many strategies and cards here I've just never seen played at all in Standard. So I'm really excited to give it a go. It is a Golgari sacrifice deck by one of you guys, a subscriber named FL85763. So thank you so much for submitting it. It's got lots of really interesting play patterns. I'm just going to read some of his ideas off the comment when he listed this deck list. He says, one fun synergy is to use the Skullspore Nexus, doubling Rakshasa's power. So you can pay 2 off the Nexus, double target creature's power till end of turn, makes the Rakshasa a 10/10, hit for 10, and then when it dies, I think it comes back as a 10/10 dinosaur. That is a really cool play pattern. Another pattern you can do is Fenrir into Genova. He said drawing 6 cards, and I'm not quite sure why that is. So you play Fenrir on 3, and get your land or whatever. Then turn 4, when you next cast a creature spell, comes with a +1 counter. So you cast Genova, comes with a +1, so it's a 2/5. Then you have combat on your turn, put a +1 counters equal to Genova's power onto something else. You put 2 counters then, I think, onto Fenrir, so it's a 5/4. And then next turn, at the upkeep step or draw step or whatever, you would draw a card and sack it. But then, whenever a mutant you control dies during your turn, you draw cards equal to its power. Okay, yeah. So you draw a card off the Fenrir, and you draw 5 more cards off Genova, so 6 total. So that is very cool. Never seen Genova played. Vincent's Limit Break can either be used on full control right before you sack a Fenrir, or to buff Genova. So right before Fenrir gets sacked on upkeep, you can use Vincent's Limit Break for 2 mana until end of turn. Target creature control gains. When this creature dies, return it to the battlefield tapped, so you can just get it back. Separate from the text in quotes, also until end of turn, that creature has base power and toughness equal to whichever one you pick. So you can also pay extra mana to buff a creature until end of turn. If you buff the Fenrir, then I guess you might for sure have the greatest creature on the board to get the draw trigger there. You can also use it to pump up the Genova. So if you pay 2 to cast the spell, plus the 3 to kick it or tear it or whatever, you would then have a 7/2 Genova, which means at the beginning of combat, you'd put 7 +1 counters on something else, and then if that died, you would draw 7 cards, so that is really cool. And then the last one, he said, Come Back Wrong, a super cool removal spell I've never seen before. Best moments are casting this on a big body creature like Meringue, remove it, profit from the ETB, add a counter from Genova, crew the planet, and sack the planet. So this is a 3-mana removal spell, sorcery speed, it's rare. From Duskmourn, destroy target creature. If a creature card is put into a graveyard this way, return it to the battlefield under your control, sack it at the beginning of the next end step. So kill their big creature, like a Meringue, comes back on your side of the battlefield, get the ETB, bounce 2 of their things, use it to crew or station the Susser, and then sack it to the Susser Secundi, pay 2 and tap, and 2 life, and then sack it and draw cards equal to its power. So there's just so many angles to the deck. It's really cool. It's probably a little bit light on removal. Like, we got a couple comeback wrongs. What else we got? We have a single Rhino's Rampage. We got some Death Touch creatures. We got a single sweeper type thing in Seasonal Loss. So it's just really fun and cool. I'm excited to give it a go. I'm not going to talk too much more, but thank you so much for submitting it. I've played it 3 times in the play queue, and each time had a blast. So there's definitely a lot to keep track of. Don't know if we're going to play perfectly with this thing, but it is very cool and funky. Gitrog Monster, also just a really fun card to play. There's also a random 4-drop that when it dies, it comes back on the other half every time, so you've kind of infinite sack fodder there. It's a awesome deck. Alright, let's do it. We're on the play, mana's good. Nothing till turn 3, which is a little bit awkward, but yeah, whatever. We'll figure it out. Leyline Axe on 1. That's not great. So if we fight a creature and we deal excess damage, we also destroy up to 1 non-creature artifact, mana value 3 or less. Fortunately, this is a 4-mana artifact. Thought that might be surprisingly useful here. Okay, I've never seen this deck played. Equip ability, equip for 3. Alright, so they could equip this fairly soon. We got the Scrap Shooter, though, which is a perfect top deck. They can go land, tap, equip the axe, and then just grow Scrap Shooter, kill the axe. Tap land. Alright. +1/+1. Well, maybe we just fight instead. We could ramp this turn and then next turn scrap shoot and then fight it. I think that makes more sense, maybe. There's a stick here. Maybe just shock this Fenrir, but it's okay. If we really want to fight, we actually need one more green. So I think we'll go ahead and do that. So we can still Rhino's Rampage here. I think we didn't miss the trigger to Susser, because I think they killed it with the effect on the stack. It's only sorcery speed. Alright, third land. Lightning. Let's see. Whenever it does combat damage to a player, exile the top card of your library, you may play that card for as long as you control lightning. Okay. I think the plan is still the same here. Zap the axe, they get a card. Also Rampage. Fight this guy. And then, yeah, I guess we could station here. Otherwise, we hold back a blocker and save 1 point of damage. But I think we'll take the station. Albert Steiner, 2 mana, 2/1. Legendary creature, human knight with lifelink. Gets +1/+1 for each equipment you control. Okay. Matchmaker knows we're into jank territory, or at least alt deck territory. Apple City, cycle 2. Okay. At a 17. It's not bad. I do want to keep hitting more land. It's just so inefficient to do that, so I guess we'll still do this. I think we'll get in there and hold back Genova. Okay, to 15. We could station the Susser, but hold back the 1/5 to block the Steiner again. Shelter, always a good card. Alright, take Genova. It's an enchantment, not an equipment, though. A lot of lifelink per turn. Probably holding back the Scrap Shooter now. I can come and tapped. Alright. I think we'll sit back with our reach creature. I don't think I'm gonna Susser anyone. If they kill the Scrap Shooter, the 1/5 can still maybe block the Steiner. Steiner. Zach Fair. Sack it, target creature you control is indestructible. Put Zach Fair's counters on that creature and attach an equipment that was attached to Zach to the creature. So they can put a +1 counter instant speed for 1 mana. Attacking into the reach, so I guess they want to give it indestructible or something. Still down to take these blocks. But yeah, we'll see what happens. Alright, so put a +1 counter, so it's a 3/2 indestructible. And it's got 3 damage on it. Maybe they shoot it. The lightning strike or something, I don't know. Chainsaw, 3 damage, okay. Take out Genova, leave us with the reach creature, that's interesting. Limit break. I think we're just going double origins here. Yeah, we'll take creatures, that's fine. These are pretty good. think we'll still hold back. We got good amount of card draw. We can card draw off the Dread Knight. We're getting close to getting the Susser going. Another legendary Steiner. It's a 3/2. It's a 4/2. Lifelink. Okay. It's a lot of mana for this turn. Start with the draw. Pay 2 and tap. So we can sack the sack that Esper Motto and draw a bunch of cards. I don't know if that's necessary yet. It's close. Lifelink Ward, lifelink. And we're close to just sacking a 6/6 and drawing 6 cards. It's fine by me. Okay. I don't know that we need the Hammer Skull back, per se. I think this, plus the Cecil, plus hold up in 2 mana and sack the Hammer Skull and draw a bunch of cards seems fine to me. I forget if we played land yet or not this turn. I'm going to go ahead and sack it now. We have not played land yet. Go ahead and get a cottage down. Okay. Seasonal loss. Now we can get around the ward. Each player sacks a creature of their choice. You can sack the Dread Knight, cast it back. Give me a comment your turn, but plus 1 counter on target creature you control. Needs a lifelink, okay? Alright, I think we got about it made here. I think it's just this to start. Each player sacks 2. And just draw some cards. Cecil can go. Dread Knight can go. Alright, now we gotta go again. We might see the scoop here. We get back this guy, we draw a bunch of cards. Okay. Doesn't matter too much what we do. Good on land. If you wanted to play it super safe, you would just hold back the limit break or something. But we about got lethal here. Down to 9. We'll just hold up in some mana, I guess. Versus like a sweeper or something. We can discard the tap land. I mean, super weird opponent, but we're kind of doing the thing. I don't know. that was, I mean, that was the most interesting game of Magic I've played in 3 months, right? Like, neither of these decks have ever been played before, so I'll take it. Rank up 2. We'll see if we can get queued up against anyone, you know, more mainstream, but whatever, man. When's the last time you saw a Boros artifact equipped deck versus a Golgari sack deck, right? Can't remember. Totally down for it. Merrill. Andrew Wright says, I really appreciate that you don't edit your videos. You're welcome. That has become a selling point of the channel. I mean, it's probably one of the most unique things. Totally down for it. Makes my life easier anyway. It's more efficient if I don't have to edit stuff. Hurts significantly more in my soul to make a mistake because it can't be edited out. So I just gotta suck it up and eat it. But other than that, it's all good. I'm excited to play this Comeback Wrong. I've never seen this spell. I wasn't playing Magic when Duskmourn was released, so I never even played it when it first came out. Okay. I don't know if we have really much graveyard hate. We might just auto-lose on 4, right? We can get their demon and have it come back? We'll have to think if there's a way to use this. I mean, if they get the big demon, we destroy it, it comes back, we sweep the board. And that's actually pretty good. It could be worse. All these cards are okay. Turn 3 Fenrir, Rerbird. I mean, I don't even know if we have any graveyard hate in the whole deck, right? Is there anything we're actually digging for? Like, this maybe can just go in the graveyard. Because he's interesting down there anyway. I don't know what our best draw is. We already have a Roboroid, which is very good. And we have a removal spell that will sweep the board, if they sweep the board first. So, it's not a terrible position to be in, I would say. Just taking the ramp here. We'll get some more green. Go in station. I'm not aware that anyone has haste yet. Unfortunately, I get the draw trigger only when a mutant dies during my turn. So if they sweep on their turn, but it looks like we won't get the Genova trigger. I think opponent's sitting on the 2-mana black removal spell where you discard a card. I forget what it's called. But there was stick once the creature came down. Human uncounterable. Doesn't reanimate yet. They need some draw discard action. Alright, I'm pretty sure they are sitting on a removal spell. Let's not throw away the Roboroid just yet, I think. Do this now. It's super weird. So there it is. It felt like they had it last turn. Vein Ripper. How good is this card? Let's see. Ward, sack a creature. Whenever a creature dies, target opponent loses 2 life. That's going to be a little bit difficult to get through, I guess. I think they might have one more. I think we want to go like Origins here. I think that might kill it. I think there might be one more Bitter Triumph in hand. I mean, how good are any of these cards versus them? Like, what do we really want and need? Flying and Ward. The reach creature does block the flyer. Then we don't have to kill it. I think both these cards are okay, actually. Like, reach creature plus Genova. Make it a 5/5 reach. Actually just blocks the Vein Ripper. It's pretty unusual you can block a 6/5 flyer, but we could do it. Again, it still feels like they're sitting on the second Bitter Triumph. Alright, let's see. We hope it's the sweeper, because we actually play really well into the sweeper. Nope, they just use life. No discard. Okay. Well, let's see if Vein Ripper comes out. Or they wait. Alright, Kavairo coming down. Oh, it's just a 4/4 actually. All right, right. So he can just easily block that with Scrapshot. That's great. I don't think we need to reach to gift. It's just fine. Big station. If we station now, we take 4. We're at 24. I think let's get it ready while we can. Okay. We also have a lot of pressure on the back crack, plus a Rubberoid. Might actually just be able to kill them with pressure. Alright, let's see it. Ooh. Alright, so there comes the sweeper. But again, I think... Oh, that's interesting. You know, we'll destroy it, but it'll be a Kavairo, and the underlying will be exiled. So then we'll get back a Kavairo. So we actually cannot double sweep. That's actually less good than I thought. But we do have the big susser draw if they do sweep. So that's interesting. Luckily there's no Terror of the Peaks down there. Counter with Vampire. I mean, it's just attack for 10, do nothing, right? And then in response to the sweep, we just get someone back that's good. Weren't put into the graveyard, yeah, okay. Alright, we just sit. I mean, we're winning the race, so they gotta do something. Alright, attack first. Then, are we sweeping or what? Oh, they're going to pick one of our creatures. Rakshasa? I don't know if that's the best play. Do we not? Is this... Oh, this is only activated as a sorcery. Oh, that's my bad. We should have just sacked the 6/6. Whoops. Okay, but now there is a Bringer of the Gift on the battlefield. So... This is not as bad as I thought. Looks like we still need a lot of green in general. So if we do the Bringer of the Last Gift, they get back a Kavairo with no targets, and we get back a Hammer Skull and a Scrap Shooter. Depends whose effect goes on the stack first. If they get back a Kavairo, then maybe get a Hammer. I don't think that's that bad. So I think we attack with both, and then we come back wrong, right? Depends how you think they're going to play it. If they go no blocks. I think we should assume they do block. So again, we kill the 6/6, we get it back. Oh shit, then they get back another Bringer of the Last Gift. Oh, they get back a Bringer and a Kiora? I mean, we kind of have to, otherwise we lose, right? Alright, let's be a little risky here. Let's see if they go no blocks. They're not going to see this coming. Maybe they'll eat it. We hope they kill none of these. I don't know how well it's going to work. This is perfect. That's the best outcome for us. Okay, great. Alright, so now we do want to come back wrong. And then we'll sweep. Is there anything else we can put in the graveyard beforehand? No, I don't think so. We kill the 6/6? Oh, it's not going to be cast. Not going to be cast. Ah, my bad, my bad. Well, that's unfortunate. I whiffed that. Okay. But at least we get rid of it, I guess. Ah, my bad. We can fight. We can fight something. We can Rhino's Rampage something, I guess. It's not cast, though. But I guess we're technically not dead. Yeah, okay. Alright, probably still lose here then. Can sack it and draw a bunch of cards, which I guess is what's happening. Pay 2 life drops us to 8. I mean, I don't know if we have any cards in deck to deal with this. There actually is the Curator. That would count as Graveyard Hate. We have nothing to cast for 1, so we'll just get the Cottage down. Okay. Tough. We want to put creatures down there, right? They have no incentive to sweep, though, really. We'll do this. So we need another removal spell for the Kavairo? What does that card do? Draw 2 cards, then discard 2 cards unless you discard an artifact. Okay. Anyway, we're taking 5. We're dropping a 3 here. Nexus would drop the 2 mana. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We could double the power of Gitrog and hit for 12, but it's actually a little bit short. It's almost lethal out of nowhere, though, which is interesting. Plus like a block with a 2/3, so it's not that close to lethal. Gain life off the insight. Okay. Okay. Trample haste. We need a blocker of flyers. I don't think we can get. We need to draw enough cards to hit a flyer. I don't know that we can do it this turn. I think that's probably game. If we attack with the cottage and eat the food, we go up to 5, 2, 3, 4, and play a blocker. Nope, still lose off of that. Yeah, I don't see another way to do it. I think they got us this game. Crew attack, draw a bunch of cards. Yeah, I just don't really see it. Yeah, I don't think there is a way out of this. But this card's super cool. You can sack this, draw 3, but there's no card that's gonna help us here. They don't come and tap, do they? Hold on. They do come and tapped. Unfortunately, otherwise we maybe could sweep. But yeah, that's it. I think that's it. Can't quite deal with enough things. Close. Interesting. But there's no Graveyard Hate deck, so we're pretty much at the mercy of the turn 4 play, for the most part. Destroy all creatures with toughness X or less. You lose X life. If X is 6 or more, return a creature card. Take 5. Put into the battlefield this way to your side. It's a cool deck. I got no problems with that. That was fun, for the most part. But we're missing some Graveyard Hate. You could maybe main deck more Scrap Shoot. Shoot is best of 1 because this deck is pretty popular to play against. Alright, we'll go again. Malkav. On the draw. Looks good. Let's do it. I don't know why my sleeves had defaulted to this. I really do not like that. Elf on 1 into Sentinel. Alright, a little bit different. Get a green land down. Life on Surveil. Roboid's always good. If we want to draw a bunch of cards, then do it the other way. It doesn't really matter, does it? Actually, it does matter. Oh, we're going to shuffle away the Rubberoid. It's okay. We'll maybe draw a bunch of cards. Hopefully that's as good or better than the Rubberoid. We play the Fenrir and then go fetch the land, and then we lose the Rubberoid, but it's okay. Might have needed the Rubberoid this matchup, though. Some big honkers coming our way. We're feeling very on the draw here. Okay, I mean, it's still the same. I think we're still doing this. No, we'd offer the block with Zurak, I think. Just slow him down a little bit. The Genova does not fight very well. 5-4, okay. It's a lot of damage, my man. That's called being on the draw right there. Probably have to take this block. So this would be the turn we'd play the Roboid, and we'd be basically dead anyway. But we can try. Play Origins and then fight the 5-4. Do any of these cards help? I mean, not really. We need the sweeper off the top. We need a sweeper off the top, I think. Fighting is actually not great, though, because we... I don't know if we can survive one more turn, we're actually okay. Well, that means we actually kind of want to fight the elf. Gives him a card. Hopefully it's a land. Actually, that was maybe a mistake. Because I thought we could only choose 3 modes. We can actually choose all 5. We can sack the whole board here. Alright, that was just a straight mistake. So they should play 0 creatures here. Unless they can find lethal. We're playing to sweep. Hopefully they can't play 2 more creatures. I mean, if they have lethal, they just have lethal. Let's try to kill this one if we can. If they have a pump spell, then they'll have lethal no matter what. It doesn't matter. Okay, that's just called being on the draw. There's nothing we can do about that. There's no sequence of plays that we could have done any better there. Sweeper on top, played to it, but just try to keep my language tame. Just wrecked every turn of that game, one after the other. Someone does have a cool deck they want to share for Jeskai. Maybe I'll play it tomorrow. It's from Z Jaffo. Hey Doc, I hope not too late to submit my deck for consideration. I've been watching all your uploads almost religiously and really appreciate your commentary. You helped me gain respect at my local store. All right, respect, what a word. Anyways, here's my Jeskai / token deck. I've had a lot of success with it. It's not Jeskai control, it's Jeskai Black token deck. We only have green here. We're on the draw. We can't do anything. We have a Robroid, which wins games on the spot. Battle's a dead card. I think you do mulligan this still. This is better. Rakshasa's pretty hit or miss, right? I think that one goes back. This has got Arabella. It's got Fortress Kinguard, whatever that is. War Leader's Called. I'll make a shot. Moonlit Meditation. No idea what that is. Hop to it. Evangelist. Fabloom Trick. Okay. Seer Slicer Goblin. Nice. Voice of Victory. Delcoven Pack Beast. Stadium Headliner. Let's see if they counter this, I guess. We need land. We'll take all the land we get. Opponent's stuck. How can we punish them the most? Probably just always ramp. Even though land's on top here. Yeah, probably just always ramp. Stick. Okay, we'll take more green here still. Then go Origins, try to put land on top, get that into hand, just keep getting land. Alright. Biggest punish being stuck on 2. Opponent ramps faster than you. Stadium Headliner, Zergo's Vanguard, Bone Cairn Butcher, never heard of that card. Hinterland Section. How do you have this many cards in here? 2 Duskro's Reliquaries, and some lands. I don't have all the rares I want for this, like Enduring Innocence, and only have a single Voice of Victory, but the idea is to put Moonlit Meditation onto a Zergo's Vanguard, Seer Slicer Goblin, or Delcoven Pack Beast, and follow up with Fabloom Trick, or hop to it to make multiple copies. I have to imagine that Moonlit Meditation is like, when a token enters the battlefield, it becomes a copy of the enchanted creature or something. I guess we can ramp right into a turn 4 play. It's actually kind of okay. Turn 4 is usually very explosive. I'll check it out. I'll check it out. We need black here. We actually do not have black on 1, so... Oh well. Thanks a lot for reading. How did you know I would read this? P.S. If you don't play it, don't forget to reorder the... If you do play it, don't forget to reorder the Arabella trigger to after the Mobilize. Lol, I forget myself half the time. Very good tip. It's an alternative art Riddler. I have never seen this. It's a Sphinx, but it looks like a robotic... Nice. It looks like something out of the Matrix, right? Some kind of robot flying creature. Okay, I mean, opponent just might just win next turn. We don't know. Okay, countered. And for 2. They just go Kona, tap, Omniscience. That is the game. The whole game is over. Shock, Kona. Tap. You got Omniscience. We're going Dragon. We're going Dragon. Still very bad. Now what? Draw a card, Terminus Replay. Gotta look for a removal spell, right? Gotta find something. That's interesting. We need a lot of mana for that. Six. With you, X equals 5. We need some more mana, but we could sweep the 7. The thing is, we lose X life too, so we might just be dead by the time we can cast that. I don't know if that one's gonna fly so well. Main phase Consult, dig for 5, look for Omniscience. Transform it to get a lifelinker for a little bit, but it's not enough. Station the Kona instead of suiciding into the Cecil. Tap post-combat. Let's see what you got. It's another Meringue. Bounce both. Yeah, even if we hit our really cool kind of 3-mana removal spell, I think it's too much, right? It's nothing to be done here. All right, that was a lovely game of Standard. They didn't even Omniscience, and it was still too much. That's okay. overall, I'm still having a lot of fun with this deck. I think it's super cool. Probably needs a bit more interaction for standard, but very fun. Godbody Roku says Ketchumos has been my favorite card for the last 2 seasons. It fills me with joy. Fills you up with joy. When people don't read his text and just try to destroy it, and when they figure out they can't destroy it, they quit out of embarrassment. Lol. On the play, it looks great. Looks good. Okay. So are we drawing? I think we're just going creature. Oh, I don't have the 4th land yet. We might never hit it. Yeah, if we do hit it, we're gonna wish we just played the creature. I think in our 25 land deck, we're just gonna hit the land. We're gonna hit the 4th land on time. We're gonna Roboid, and we're gonna be happy we have these creatures down. We'll see though. We could regret not taking the draw. Interesting. Do you think if we try to fight here, how big of a waste is that? What if we try to protect it and we get to limit break? That could be kind of cool, right? That's dumb. We should just play the scrap shooter. Exciting, but dumb. Alright, tap it down. That's fine. Well, we could now fight it and limit break it. Then we get back a random 3/2. Or we can just fight and cast it. That's actually better. I'm gonna read this again. When it dies? Yeah, that's fine. Kill the artifact. Goes back to adventure. Venture up, draw a card. What's that next land? Try to get some creatures down before Roboid. It's a bat. They take the Roboid. We still have come back wrong. Which is weird. Yeah, I mean, we are going to want this thing back. Double spell next turn. I think we don't want him to have another bat. And take the removal spell. So we temporarily get a look here. Oh my gosh, what the heck? I was not expecting all this. Lots of removal spells. Okay. Weird, but okay. Send it sacks, they get it back, so we just got to see their hand for free. Ooh, that's nice. Oh, we don't have enough... Oh, that's interesting. We don't have enough green. If we play this for 3, it brings it down to 5. We can't play it. That's too bad. So we can limit break here. Or just play the Dread Knight. I guess we hold limit break. Dies, comes back tapped, but comes back. They still got one more removal spell for the Roboid. They let us untap though, we'll get the Nexus down. Let's see. They're not gonna see that coming. Alright, this is huge. In response, they can kill the Scrap Shooter, but now we have the Nexus down for cheap. Oh, that's interesting. They can shuffle it away instead? Sure. Still, I think I'm happy we have that down. And I'll get a little bit of value out of everything else that comes down after it. Beast Binder can shut off target artifact, creature, or planeswalker. This is an artifact, so that's annoying. Rubber would get a counter, they just kill it. We still want to be efficient here. Finally hit their third land. They've had a rough land all game, but they're doing okay, honestly. So if I double the counters, if I double the power of Rubber, it'll be 4, and then put 4 counters on everything. Alright, then get in there. Rubberwood's a 3/3. I will attempt the block here. Lose the life. We get back a little dinosaur. It's a 3/3 dinosaur. It ain't that little. Origins too. I think we like that. I mean, I want to get the Aurobroid down under a counterspell, but we can do this first. You really just want creatures down, don't you? So for 10, opponent drops a 2. Taps out for a 3-mana 2/2 when enters or attacks. Draw discard. Gets ++1 and Death Touch if there are 7 cards in your graveyard, which there are 5 currently. Just have lethal off the... No one's got lifelink, so we just do the cottage thing here. Doesn't need to be more complicated than that. Sure. Can double the power for 2 mana and tap. Okay, I mean, to be fair, they were stuck on 2 lands the entire game, right? Like, in the scenario where they hit 4th land and Enduring Curiosity, we'd probably lose a lot of that. We'll do one more. We're at the 48 minute mark. I could call it here, but overall, I've been thrilled that you submitted this deck, so we're definitely going to do one more. It's very rare that I get a deck that's, like, genuinely interesting and different like this. Very happy to play it. Stefan Heyunis 1181 says still on best of 1 spam ruckus. What does that mean, spam? Is a single video a day spam? Probably not. We're on the play. Looks good. I take it you want best of 3. Yeah, I'll bounce a little around a little bit. Probably after the ban and new set release, I might try to do a little bit of both for a little while until things shake out. Try to get as many exciting videos down as I can. And then maybe over time I'll settle back into best of 1 again. Or best of 3, I don't know. Whatever I'm feeling like. Okay, let's do it. Mikey Smith, you're the last game of the day. Let's see it. Green and white elf, okay. I think Cage still isn't standard, right? You don't want to block this. There's no reason to block this. Okay. Losing life, let's go. Just need land, probably don't need that guy for a while. We don't have double green yet, so we'll get that off the Fenrir. Hopefully we can play a Gitrog. This card's sick. This card's so cool. Alright, basic comes down. 3 mana. Turn 3 Paw Patch. A8. I think we hold on for Roborid. I don't think we throw away the Cecil. You think they're going to block it? It's not worth the risk, right? Let's get a Roborite down first and ask questions later. But yeah, they're going to cage, and then we could auto-lose to a Crater Behemoth. So we do need to be a little bit careful about that. Oh ho ho! Look who gets to a Roborite first. Isn't that cute? Now what do we do? I guess you're Roborite as well. But, I don't know. Can we force them to do anything bad here? They're not going to block. They have removal. They'll hit for 4, 8, 19, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. We actually are dead. We're actually straight up dead if we, if they have one removal, so we attack with both. I don't know how we're going to get there. I mean, it's not great to be the second Roborite, I'll tell you that. It's pretty good to be the first Roborite. Shock Land, that's not great. Elspeth, also not great. -3 Exile, also not great. This has been a terrible last game. Oh, they plus instead. Alright, that's good too. I mean, as long as they're the first Roborite, eventually it'll just be insane. Genova. There's nothing to be done, right? We need the sweeper. We need a sweeper here. Even none of our sweepers even do it. Sack 5 would be okay, maybe. Put a +1 counter on something. Put a +1 on the Roborite. We'd scale a little bit faster than them. Still very outclassed. I guess that could be okay. Do this. Hit land. I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know. I think we're cooked. The next Roborite would be cool. Also, a removal spell would be cool. But I think it's probably too late. They still have the Elspeth minus anytime they want. Cannot tap any creatures. We need all of them. We got some big creatures, but I don't know, buddy boy. Looking like an L to me. Another shock, that's awful. You're going to spend all that mana? You're going to spend 6 mana? Like Elspeth -3, pay 5, Elspeth -3 again. Creatures you control have base power and toughness equal to the number of creatures you control. Alright, that's been an insane curve. To be fair, we have no removal in our deck, but this has been an awful last game for the record. But like the first comment said, we don't cut games here, so it's all good. Alright, well, we will wrap it up here. I still had a great time playing this. It was fun. I wish you guys saw my warm-up games in the play queue, because those were much spicier. We got tons of draws off the Gitrog. I was sacking more things. It was like, I felt like I was really doing the heart and soul of the deck, and yeah, the standard gameplay was fine. But this is a really cool deck if you have the wild cards to craft it, or you're looking for something different. I really enjoyed it. I guess my only comments real quick would be, yeah, maybe consider running more Curators. It's just a pretty good card in the meta right now. Limit Break is very cute, and the whole deck is meant to be cute, but like, I would shove in some more Curators and some more Esper Origins, which is always a good card. This is pretty hard to pull off. Rakshasa is always janky, I would say. And then, I don't know what else I'd do off the bat, but Curator is good if the mana base supports it, although maybe it doesn't. You could tweak the mana base a little bit more too. Esper Origin is just always a really fantastic card, so I would start there, and then figure out if you could cut the Limit Break and put in some removal spells, you know, just any removal spell here could be good. Very fun deck. Thank you so much for submitting it. Yeah, like and subscribe, leave a comment, have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.